In this video, I'm going to show you how you can bulk validate cold email lead list and tens of thousands of emails in just a few minutes. Now here we have a lead list that has 20,500 leads. So let's take this list and go to CSVgo so we can validate this super quick. Now here we are in CSVgo. We can just drag and drop our list here. And now AI will auto analyze the columns. So it will actually also clean up the list while we are verifying, such as first name, company names, removes duplicates, separates no email rows to its own sheet. So we can also save a lot of time while verifying. Now here are the mappings. We can just select person location to country, keywords to keywords, website to company website short, and company location, let's do state. Now here we can then double check these. Looks good. And also with CSVgo, it automatically removes this junk data that you will not usually need. But if you want to keep it, you can from the settings. Now this shouldn't take too long, so I'm going to pause here and see you when it's done. Okay, here we are 19 minutes later, and here you can see the job. So let's examine the analytics. The total number of rows was 22,593, and it removed this many duplicates, and also it identified this many rows with no email addresses. So the actual unique emails in the list was 19,500. Now out of those, 13,300 were valid and 6,000 were invalid. And this is the deliverability rate. Now with CSVgo, you can actually export in 4 different formats. You can take all of the valid emails, or you can take all of the valid emails, Outlook emails excluded. And this is helpful because it's quite difficult to land into Outlook inboxes nowadays because the filters are so strict. So you can double or even triple your reply rates by just excluding the Outlook leads and sending just Google and others here. Now here, you can also take the no email rows, and you can then take these 1,600 rows with no emails and enrich them in another tool, which also is helpful and saves your time. But let's take all of the deliverable emails and check the results. Okay, here we are back in the sheet, and let's import this list with the valid emails so we can examine it. And as I was saying, CSVgo also cleans up the rows and formats the columns and the data and removes the junk data. So we have a really neat list here. So as you can see here, we have the full name, first name, last name, emails here, and also you can check out the email service providers. So first comes Google ones, then comes the other ones, and finally at the bottom comes the Outlook ones. Now here we can examine the verification status. So CSVgo verifies in 2 steps. The first step is normal verification, and this normal verification identifies the catch-all, the risky emails. Now if an email is risky, then another verification process will happen to those leads, and then it will identify if those risky emails are in fact not valid or valid. And here you can see the leads that CSVgo actually saved. And this way you can get 20 to 30% more leads, and that way you can book more calls. We are using CSVgo to send over 10,000 emails every single day, so it's a super efficient way to bulk validate your list. And what's best, it will also clean up your data and also identify the email service providers and validate those catch-all emails so you can increase your reply rate and also find more leads. So that way you can improve your results in all areas. So check out CSVgo and validate 100 leads for free.